and welcome to my latest RG350 video. So last week we had a look at Final Burn Alpha. We took our first look at that one. So I've dug my my RG350 out today, and we're going to carry on exactly where we left off. I am trying to film this at a slightly different angle now so as to avoid any reflection. So I am working on that, guys. It's really difficult to film this device without getting some reflection, but we're going to give it a go. So the last game we played was Dynasty, which was that straight up shoot 'em up, that shmuck, and it was fantastic. It was really, really good. So what I think we'll do then, we'll carry on for another half hour or so, and we'll play another load of games, and we'll just, you know, come across some at random, and we'll just stop on ones that we fancy. So we've got DoDinPachi, whatever that is, DoDinPachi. That looks like another shooter, so let's give it a go and see what this one's all about. Now this one's also a vertical game by the looks of it. Okay, not sure how quickly we can get into this one. Go on then, let's get started. Got lots of credit. Here we go. Now this looks cool. Oh, look at this. So it's another sideways shooter. God, this looks good. I'll tell you what. Oh, I'm dead already. Final Burn Alpha has been nothing short of a revelation. I tell you, it really, really has. I had no idea. It's so many. It had. God, how are you supposed to get around that? It had so many cool games on it. I mean, they really are fantastic, aren't they? But these shmucks are super difficult. So you've got to, like a lot of them, you have to start learning the patterns of where the enemies come from, and then the game becomes a bit easier. Oh, I'm not the best, but boy oh boy, what a cool little shooter this one is. Wowee. Fantastic stuff, eh? This must be some Japanese one, I'm thinking. That's very satisfying, even though I do, like a lot of these, suck at it. Warning, warning. It's a boss. You gotta be kidding me. Anyway, that was a good one to start, wasn't it? That's really cool. So, start, select, and shoulder buttons is the way we exit. And that was brilliant, wasn't it, that one? So what was that one called? DoDinPachi. There you go. See, I never even heard of that one before. DoDinPachi. So that could be related to the other one. Double Dragon. Now, that I have heard of. So we got Double Dragon, Double Dragon Neo Geo, Double Dragon 3, Double Dragon 2. Well, let's have a go of Double Dragon 2. I like to play the ones in the middle. Setting the scene there by the look of it. Oh, there he is. I recognise the mullet. Oh. Now, the graphics on this are a little small, I have to say. So I'm finding them quite tricky to control. I don't know if that's accurate or not. He's not as easy to control as I would have liked. Let's put it that way. Not feeling the love for this one, I've got to say. I mean, it is what it is. I guess this is arcade accurate. It just seems, after some of the other games that we played on this emulator, it seems a little boring because they've been so flipping good, you know? Can I pick up that whip? No, it looks like I can't. Oh, there we are. My time's up. I've been beaten up. Well, I'm not going to have another game of that. I mean, that's Double Dragon 2. It is what it is, I suppose. Not my favourite. Dragon Blaze. That looks like another shoot 'em up. Dragon Master. Now that looks a bit like ER Kung Fu. So, Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons. And then Dungeons and Dragons Tower of Doom. Dynasty Warriors. Set 1. Let's give that one a go, shall we? Okay, I'm going to choose this guy, I think. He looks a bit of a laugh. Round 1. Cool. That's quite loud, isn't it? Turn that down a little bit. So I think I'll just have to kill everyone on the screen. Let me get that little orb. Well, this is novel, I suppose. It's a bit like a Street Fighter thing, except you are following a path, so it's sort of almost like you're on rails. I didn't do very well there. I'm not sure about this. It's certainly novel. Just not seen much like this before, where you're on horseback. I'm not quite sure what this reminds me of, really. Nothing. It's unique. It says like a sideways beat 'em up on horseback. I've never seen anything like it, really. Oh, that seemed to do the trick. Oh dear. No, I don't think we will continue. That was interesting all the same, but let's get on with the next one. We're still on the D's, so that was Dynasty Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, I should say. Now, ESP Radi, Eco Fighters. Eco Fighters, what could that be? Let's have a look. Japanese language. But English text. There's my little thing. Oh. No, I don't like that. That's my directional thing. And then I've got a fire button. No, I don't like that at all. That's a bit odd. Yeah, it's a bit weird, this. Bit of a weird way to control your ship and where you fire. Very, very strange. Don't know if I like this one at all. Although it plays okay, I suppose, you know. It's not massively difficult, like so many of these games, which are just they're too hard for their own good. Oh no. Well, no, I'm not going to have another go at that, but I thought, yeah, fairly interesting, but a weird way of firing, which I wasn't sure. So that was Eco Fighters. 8-man, that looks like a beat 'em up thing. Espeluda. Far East of Eden. Kabuki Klash. Let's try that, shall we? Never heard of it. Far East of Eden. Okay, looks like a bit of a beat 'em up. Okay. And Zyria. Cool, this is rather Japanese, isn't it? Learning my moves a minute. I think if you press the two together, you get a bit of a... That's quite close. I've almost got her. I got her. I didn't do too badly there, I don't think. For a change. Okay, round two. Let's see if I can capitalise on my win. Oh dear. She got me with those legs to the jaw. Come on, cat. Come on. I think it's fairly close. I think I've just got the edge. Oh, what's this? Calling on a dragon? No, that's a bit unfair, isn't it? She slipped on my banana. Look at that. I'm throwing out. Oh yeah. Look at that. Was it best of three? In which case, I've won. Look at that. You're pretty, but you can't win a fight with a pretty face. Well, there you go. Cool. Anyway, that's that one. That's what was that one called? Far East of Eden. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That looked pretty good. Now the next ones I recognise, which is Fatal Fury, Fatal Fury 3, Road to the Final Victory, Fatal Fury Special. Well, I feel since there's 3 on here, we ought to give at least one of them a try. So, well, just to give this one a very quick look. Looks like a standard beat 'em up by the look of it. And if beat 'em ups are your game, yeah, let's get started. This emulator looks fantastic. It's just stacked with them. Beat 'em ups and schmucks, that's what this one's got. We've hardly come across any platformers, have we? And this is quite good. We look like we're on the deck of a boat. So nice scrolling background. I'm absolutely stuffing that guy. Andy Bogard, you're useless, sonny. That's me, Joe. Great sound again, isn't it? Really is like arcades of the 90s. Come on then. Oh, it's night time. It says we're in Italy because I just saw the Leaning Tower of Pisa in the background. Well, this guy has hardly touched me. I mean, that was easy peasy, wasn't it? Yeah, pretty good. Look at that. You could say I stuffed him. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Fatal Fury, yeah, that was alright. So we got Fever SOS, Fight Fever, Final Fight, Final Star Force, Fix 8. Yeah, Forgotten Worlds. I think we'll have a look at that one. I think we need to at least have a little look, since I don't know what these games are like. So How can I expect you to know if I haven't had a look myself? So let's see. So let's insert our coin. The name does ring a bell, and I don't know if that's because there was a book series called Forgotten Worlds. Oh dear, it's looking like it's another blooming beat 'em up, but let's have a look. Oh, he's in space, or he's floating. Oh, it's a shoot 'em up. It's a shoot. Oh dear. So it's. Well, that's novel, I suppose, isn't it? You know. Slightly weird, I've got to say. Certainly unusual to have a guy floating in air like that, fighting these guys. And there doesn't seem to be any way to change my direction. Let's see if I can... Let's see if I can get him to shoot in another direction. See, he's shooting... Ah, I got to the base. Well, that is nuts, isn't it, that game? Ah, I see. You get points and then you can upgrade your gear. Fair dues. Well, let's have another quick blast. Ah, so my weapons are firing in a few different directions now, so I see. Thanks to my upgrade, I believe. Oh no. I tell you what, it is a bit mad. It's not as bad as I thought. It's actually a bit of alright, this. But it's certainly unusual. I mean, I've never seen a game quite like this one, to be honest, you know. This bit is almost like Jetpack Joyride. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get through that. Anyway, that was Forgotten Worlds. Who'd have thought it? A really interesting one, that. G.I. Joe. Okay, this looks interesting. G.I. Joe. Well, we all know G.I. Joe, Go Joe. I wonder what this is all about. I wonder if it's a sort of tie into the toys, or if they've just used the name. So Konami, well, that's once again a bit of a sign of quality usually. Yeah, look at that. It's the G.I. Joe logo, the same as the toys. 1992. Yeah, I don't mind playing Duke. Cobra Army finishes up the heavy bomber and attacks the big cities. Okay, well, let's just zip through this. Oh, this is interesting, isn't it? So, initially I had some guns which killed them, some bombs rather. Now I don't seem to have anything to shoot them with. Oh, that's a disappointment, isn't it? Yeah, I don't seem to have anything else to shoot them with. It started so well. Oh, there we are. I think I may have used all my bombs a bit early. So my machine gun's getting rid of these guys okay. Yeah, that's a bit of an interesting one, isn't it? It's like a scrolling shooter, but going straight ahead rather than sideways or up. Well, that was G.I. Joe. Not one I'd be rushing back to, but you know, interesting to see it all the same. Gala Crusaders, Galaxy Fight Universal Warriors, Galaxy Force 2, that looks like a space shooter. Mark of the Woos, Garuna Mark of the Wolves, Gemini Wing, Ghouls and Ghosts. Well, we've seen that one a dozen times, but that's pretty cool that that's on there. That's another arcade classic. Giga Wing, Ginger Nakudan, Golden Axe. Well, I remember playing Golden Axe on the Mega Drive. There we are. Look, winners don't use drugs. You heard it here first, kids. Oh, look, nice little front end here. Why don't I play... No, I'm going to play the dwarf character, I think. Well, so far pretty basic. Moves nice and fluid. It's alright. I mean, I suppose it is what it is. It's not exactly set in the world of light, but this is sort of the golden axe that I remember, and it looks absolutely fine, to be honest. Oh, what's this? Oh, is that a thief? I've just got a potion off him. So I've got a couple of little health potions. I used one of my potions. There we are, I remember this now. And I'm on the back of the little dragon. I am heading in the right direction. Did you ever play Golden Axe on the Mega Drive or the Genesis? I certainly did, and it was pretty good in its day, wasn't it? Had a few sequels as well. That's good stuff, isn't it? Right, I think we've got time for just a couple more games, so without further delay, let's get on with the next one. So that was Golden Axe, Green Beret, Grindstormer, Growl, Guardians, Gun and Frontier, Gunsmoke World, Gunbird. Should we try that? Gunbird. Oh, this is a around this way one. A vertical shooter possibly. Gunbird. Here we go. Marion. This looks like really nice graphics. God, this is another one that's hard as nails. Look at the speed of it. Oh, they make these games so difficult. I know there are people who are just expert at schmucks, but that's not me. I love them, but I don't love them too hard. And this looks one of those really difficult ones. But this is Gunbird, and I guess it is what it is. It's great. A little bit of slowdown on this one, maybe because there's so much going on the screen that the RG350 possibly can't emulate it properly. I don't know. It's hard to say. Sometimes it can be just down to the ROM. But still fast and furious action, all the same. Yeah, cool stuff. And that was Gunbird. Oh, on to the next level. It's brilliant, actually. It's really good fun. Until I got killed. Right, on to the next one. I think we've got time for maybe one more. So that was Gunbird. Oh, there was a sequel, Gunbird 2. Gwangi, Hammer and Harry, Hardhead and Hardhead 2, Hellfire, Hot Dog Storm, Ikari Warriors, Ikari 3, The Rescue. I'm guessing that's an Ikari Warriors arcade sequel, possibly. Possibly, because Ikari Warriors was definitely an arcade game. Let's Let's have a blast of this one. We're going to have to... We are almost at the end of the vid, I'm afraid. Oh, yes, here we go. Well, that's not bad, is it? That's off to a good start. So I'm fighting against the river initially. Ah, okay. So I'm playing this Rambo sort of character by the look of it. But it's okay, because he's got muscles. Anyway, we better call this one a day. I'll make this one the last game that we're going to look at today at Final Burn Alpha, but I hope, like me, you've been really enjoying looking at these Final Burn Alpha games, because there's so many that I just don't know. I've never played these before, and that's what makes this so much fun. If you have enjoyed it, do please give the video a thumbs up. Do consider subscribing for more RG350 Retro Gaming action. I mean, it's not the only thing I do on my channel, but I'm trying to do a retro gaming video at least once a week, because they are proving very, very popular. I do also cover a lot of playing the SSPP emulator on Android devices. Another little hobby of mine, which I absolutely love. But this RG350, I cannot tell you how much I love this little device. And if you want to get one yourself, there's full links to get one exactly the same as mine from Amazon or eBay down below. So yes, if you have enjoyed this video, do please give it a thumbs up. Do consider subscribing for regular RG350 Retro Gaming handheld content. And I shall look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.